Title: The Truth Most Traders Never Survive. It is 9:30 a.m. in New York. Price prints. Orders collide. Somewhere else in the world, a trader hesitates for 1 second too long. An account dies quietly. No headline, no obituary, just subtraction. The markets are open, and so is the slaughterhouse. Most traders believe the danger is the market. It is not. The danger is the trader who has no system when volatility asks for proof. Most traders fail because they collapse under pressure, not from ignorance, but from indiscipline. This is not about strategy discovery. This is about behavioral survival. The market is a truth machine. The market does not negotiate with opinions. It does not reward intelligence. It rewards obedience to risk. You can have 1,000 concepts memorized, but if you cannot execute 3 rules consistently, your knowledge is decorative. Markets speak in price, depth, volatility, and order flow. Anything else is commentary. And commentary does not defend capital. Early wins. The most dangerous validation. Most traders experience a beginner rally, small size, a clean trend, a win. Then the mind extrapolates a false conclusion. This is skill. It is not. It is untested conditions. The problem is not the win. The problem is the identity built from the win. Size increases before confirmation. Stops widen emotionally. Frequency replaces selectivity. The illusion of mastery forms before the edge is even defined. The one habit that kills more than any strategy holding losers too long is not a mistake. It is a psychological flaw with a chart attached. Losses begin as numbers. They end as crises when ignored. The trader delays the exit because exit confirms they were wrong. So they wait for a reversal that has no obligation to arrive. The market does not punish the wrong entry immediately. It punishes the refusal to exit efficiently. The difference between a loss and a disaster is hesitation multiplied by time. Risk is not a percentage. It's a threshold for pain. Retail traders measure risk by optimism. Professionals measure risk by worst-case tolerance. A 1% loss rule is meaningless if you mentally capitulate at 0.2% heat or hold until 15% pain. The correct sizing rule is not fixed for everyone. It is fixed for you. It is the maximum loss you can take and still behave logically on the next trade. A system is not indicators. It is decision architecture. A trading system is a rules engine for execution. It must define market condition. You trade, trigger, you trust, invalidation point, you obey risk unit. You can repeat scaling logic that protects you. If you cannot backtest your own behavior, you do not have a system. You have rituals, and rituals fail under randomness. Patience is not a virtue. It is a competitive edge. The majority are structurally incapable of staying flat. They believe inactivity is opportunity cost. It is not. Overtrading is the tax paid by those addicted to participation. The market pays the few who wait for alignment. Structure, volatility contraction, directional intent, liquidity confirmation, and invalidation clarity. The trade you skip protects the trade that later defines your year. Outsourcing decisions outsources accountability. Learning from others is permitted. Executing from others is fatal. The moment you copy conviction without logic, you inherit outcome without process. When it fails, you cannot diagnose it because you never own the variables. Trading the trader instead of trading the market is how narratives replace risk management. The real 90-10 split is not strategy, it's behavior. 10% of traders make it because they cut losses instantly, scale only when price confirms, trade rarely but precisely, and protect mental capital as aggressively as financial capital. 90% fail because they seek emotional comfort in uncertainty. Call to action. The market is not hunting you, it is exposing you. If you fix your habits, you stop being the weakest variable in your strategy. Subscribe, like, comment, because the traders who hear this later are the ones who needed it earlier. Trade less, execute better, protect capital. That is the business.